Hello, loves! How is everyone doing? Today for me is Friday. The last Friday in July. What is it, the 27th? Yeah. I'm getting off work and thought I'd update you on a couple things. So this morning, when I took my shower and washed my hair, I used one of the hair masks that I got from Miss A. I used the peppermint oil one, and I used that as my conditioner. Let me grab some sunglasses. So, I washed my hair with Head and Shoulders because I had very, very, very flaky scalp the last probably week or so. So I got in there really good with my fingernails and hopefully got all, or as much as I could, out. Rinsed it really well and then put the hair mask on, and you're only supposed to wear it for up to 7 minutes. I think I wore it for like 4 minutes. I kind of wore it while I shaved my legs, and then, which didn't take me long, it felt very nice on my scalp, to be honest. It was nice and cooling, and it wasn't stingy at all, but it felt like you could feel it. Like, I don't know, it was just like refreshing and cooling on your head. And my hair is really soft today. The only reason it's up in a ponytail is because it is 85 degrees and your girl's hot. So I wanted to update you on that. Second update, from my Candid Candy video that I actually posted today, the rash that I had under my breast that I sent pictures of to my mom on Tuesday has gotten much, much, much worse. I took some more pictures of it this morning. It is covering the whole underside of my left breast and then on my torso underneath that, and then a small area on my right breast. And so I took more pictures and I sent them to my mom, and she's like, hey, that looks like more than heat rash now. And so she was like, maybe you should try to get to the doctor. Well, what's cool about my insurance company, I have Kaiser, and it's an HMO, but I can email my doctor. So what I did is I emailed the pictures and a really good description of what was going on. And he got back to me. Well, a nurse got back to me in the afternoon, like around noonish. I sent them about 9 o'clock this morning. She got back to me around noon and said it looked like a really bad heat rash, but she was gonna have a doctor call me. And so the doctor called me about 4 o'clock, and he called it something specific, and I can't remember what it was, but he told me to go get Lamisol. I believe he told me to go get Lamisol, and also to get some cornstarch. He did suggest cornstarch. He wants me to keep it clean and dry, and it should, with the Lamisol, should clear up in a couple days. He goes, try not to be excessively sweaty and try to keep it dry, is basically what he said. Wear cotton clothing around it, and you know, all that good stuff. So that's how my day started out. I was about half an hour late for work because I didn't get to leave the house until after 8 because I was worried about that. I took some extra care before I left the house, and I wanted to talk to my mom before I left in case I should have went to the emergency room, just in case. And so I texted my boss that I was going to be late, and he's like, are you bringing me breakfast? I was like, yeah, sure. So I brought him a burrito this morning, because that's how we are. Like, that's just how we are. So yeah, I brought him breakfast, stopped and got myself some coffee, and got to work about 8:30. I think it's, the way I can describe my relationship with my boss is like a brother-sister relationship, where most of the time we're fine, but sometimes we annoy each other, and he's usually the annoying one, I'm just saying. But I adore him, and like, we're such good friends, but sometimes I worry about him. So there's an update on the rash and how my day was going. I even wore my Not Today Satan shirt and he didn't listen because it was not a great day today. Like, I felt like everything that could go wrong was going wrong. And I just, ugh. So now I have to go out to Walmart. I'm choosing to go out to the one farther out of town because we have 2 in town. So I gotta go out there and get some cornstarch, Lamisol, I need some almond milk, and I want to get some shrimp for a recipe I saw. And maybe some zucchinis. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to get. I just need like a few things. I don't know. I haven't been really like shopping at Walmart in a really long time. But I figure that's probably the best place to get like that kind of cream stuff, kind of cheap. I'd go to Rite Aid or Walgreens or something, but I feel like they're so expensive all the time. Plus I need almond milk and I don't know if they carry it. I use almond milk for my coffee. I do unsweetened vanilla almond milk in my coffee. So I need to get that and coffee, like sugar-free coffee syrup. I've been really good. Today was the first time I bought coffee in like almost 2 weeks. Been really good about not spending extra money. And I know we had talked about me not spending any money in July, and I spent money yesterday or the day before. I made an Avon order, but it was fairly cheap. So a full face of Avon makeup is coming soon. Tracy from the community, she sells Avon, so I was able to go through her. There's an ambulance stuck over here because people are stupid and aren't moving to get out of his way. Do people not pay attention to anything that's going on? One guy got out of the way. The rest of them just kept driving. It's like they didn't even see him. He's a giant ambulance with sirens and shit. Oi! This is the kind of mood I've been in. I've been a little ragey. And I feel bad for Xavier because I'm not like taking it out on him, but like I've been a little bit short with him. Just because like I'm super irritated with this rash. And he wanted me to go to the fair with him today. Well, it's 85 outside, and the doctor told me to try not to get like excessively sweaty so that this would like clear up. Well, I know if I'm walking around at the fair in 85-degree weather, I'm gonna be sweaty, especially under my boobs, where like we all get boob sweat. So I was like, I can't really go to the fair. I just need to like go and get this taken care of. I need to like get the medicine and get it taken care of. And so he was like a little, I don't think he was even mad at me, but I was like irritated with myself that I canceled on him and I haven't seen him since Monday and it kind of sucks. So he had a shot in his back this week for some back pain that he was having, and he was in a lot of pain. I think that was Tuesday or Wednesday. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday, and he's been in pain ever since. I think it was Wednesday. So I feel bad for him because I don't want him to be in pain. What else is going on in my life? I'm hoping tomorrow I am going karaokeing with my friend Brittany. And even if we don't go to karaoke, I hope that I'm hanging out with her because, I don't know, like, I miss her when I don't see her. We've seen each other almost every weekend for the past, like, couple months. It's been awesome. I like hanging out with her. She makes me happy and she doesn't judge me, and we're a lot alike, and it's awesome. I've met so many awesome people in the past, few months that it's It's incredible. I'm happy. I'm getting happy, guys. What the heck? Getting happy. This week has been rough, but I got all my taxes and all my bills done. Got them all out in the mail. Got them all paid on time. Since I've started the now I can't even think. Lamotrium or Lamotrin or something like that is my new medicine. It's a mood stabilizer. Since I've started that, I have been able to focus so much more. And not just at home and not just at work, but not just at work, but also at home is what I meant. So like, I can focus on a game better and I can play it for longer because my brain is not going 10,000 different ways. And so it's really helping a lot, and I'm only on half the dose that like we anticipated that I would be on, and I think I'm totally fine. We can up it at any time we want, but for right now it's going really, really well with what I'm on. I'm on 100 milligrams or something like that, and so it's helped to even me out. And while I still get a little bit like happy, sad, it's like this instead of like this. And I'm sure some of you can relate to that. I was talking to someone in the community the other day, and she was talking about how her moods just change so quickly, and they're so high and they're so low. And I was like, yeah, it's crazy because you know you're being nuts and you know that you're being irrational, but you can't stop it. Your brain is like fighting itself, and it's so hard to deal with. And I can't imagine having any more mental illness than I already have. Like, I am already borderline personality and depression and bipolar, like very light bipolar is what they called it, I guess, or something like that. What is happening at Fred Meyer? Looks like they're remodeling our Fred Meyer. That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, squirrel. I got squirreled, you guys, sorry. But, you know, gosh, I can't imagine being any worse off than I am. And I know there's people that are way worse off than I am. I have a hard time dealing with what I have. I can't imagine anything more. Hello? Oh, they have kiddie pools on clearance. Y'all, I might actually get one. I've been wanting a kiddie pool. Just like sit in the backyard. I also picked up some hair dye. That is not the color I've been wearing. Well, that trip didn't go exactly as I had planned. I spent more than I intended to, but I got some video stuff, and I may or may not have bought some alcohol. Got a little bit of food stuff for the fridge. I got some cheese slices. Been really into like crackers and cheese, so I would like to have some crackers and cheese. I like just plain saltines. I don't know, I'm weird. Anyway, so I got all that hard candy stuff. Well, I don't know if that'll be in a different video or if that'll be in this video, but I picked up a bunch of hard candy makeup. A bunch of it was on clearance, so I was like, yeah, this will be fun. So a chunk was spent on that. I had to get, you know, some medicine. I had to get some Drano, you know, just stuff like that. I got a couple movies. I got Predator and Predator 2, and then I got Transporter and Transporter 2. They were on like one Blu-ray disc, which I thought was pretty cool. I love Jason Statham, so I've never seen the Predator movies. So it's been one of those days, so the lady at the checkout counter was like, she checked my ID, and I go, you only need it once, right? Like, you don't need to put it in like multiple times for each thing that I got. And she's like, no, I just need it once. She goes, I wouldn't do that to you. I was like, oh, good. She goes, not today, Satan, right? And I was like, yeah. I go, that's how my day's been. And the lady behind me goes, oh my gosh, me too. I have this like social anxiety about like going places that keeps me from going places, but once I'm there, I'm fine. And it's, if I can talk myself into getting there, I'm fine when I'm there. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like a mental block or something. Like, I don't know. Like, when my friend Will was here, I didn't want to like go downtown Portland because I was, anxious about traffic and all that kind of stuff. But once we got down there, I was fine. Like, traffic sucked, but I was fine. Like, I don't know. Like, my brain tries to stop me from going places. And even the gym, like, I'll like have it in my head that I want to go, and then there have been times I've even like been in my car or drove over there, and my anxiety gets so bad that I can't go in. Like, I start to get out of the car and I'm shaking, and I'm like, I can't make myself do it. But I know that once I get in there, I'll be fine. But it's just like this anxious thing that I just can't get over sometimes. And it's like debilitating almost. And it drives me crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But it's something that I'm trying to overcome. Like, I didn't want to go to Walmart today. I was just gonna buy everything on Amazon, but I was like, no, you need to get this taken care of because this is a serious rash. Like, you need to take care of it. And I went in there because I didn't go to the fair so that I wouldn't get all sweaty and stuff. And then I ended up like, Walmart is 1,012 degrees. Like, has anybody else noticed that? The Walmart is so hot all the time. Like, it's insane. Ugh. I love this lip gloss, but it kind of like almost gives me butthole mouth in the middle. Like, it's kind of weird. It's by Shop Miss A, and it's one of their diamond lip glosses. So, and this one's purple. But so when I get home, I'm gonna put away my stuff that I got, and I got a pizza to cook for dinner. Sorry, not sorry. Like, I was craving pizza. So I got a pizza for dinner. So I'm gonna cook that. I'm gonna probably have a drink and watch Orange is the New Black came out today. So I'll probably binge watch as much of that as I can before I fall asleep. And hopefully I'll have a good weekend, and I'll bring you guys along with me. In the morning when I wake up, I'm gonna have to shoot some videos and edit some videos. I got some feedback on the Glasses USA video, and a couple of people said that it was felt like very much like a commercial, and it was a sponsored video, so in essence it was a commercial. I was just hoping to show you guys how their website worked and educate you on their website, and then show you the glasses that I got. So the next, if I ever get a sponsored video again, I'll try to make it a little more entertaining and, a little better. That was my first one. Like, I've had companies send me products to try out, and that's where I give my honest opinion. This was sponsored, and they paid me. They didn't tell me what to say or anything, but they gave me the products for free, and they paid me for the video. So that's why it's not monetized. That's how it works. Like, guess. I don't know. That was my first one. So I was really excited to get it, and next time I'll try to make a sponsor video a little more entertaining for you guys so it doesn't feel so much like a commercial. Yeah, the company loved it, so I was happy with it. I just wish that you guys have been a little more happy with it if you weren't. I feel like I'm bringing it up now, and now you guys are going to be like, no, it was wonderful. I don't need you to do that. God, now I sound like super bitchy. All I'm trying to say is, like, I just want you guys to know I will do better in the future. If you did like it, that's awesome. If you didn't, I'll try to do better. There. I think it came out okay now. Oy. There was a kappa back there. A kappa. I got a bloody nose today, too, which is so weird. Like, I've probably only had a bloody nose like twice in my life. But all of a sudden I was like, I went to like wipe my face and there was blood on my finger, and then I felt it like dripping down, and I was like, what the hell? Got a bloody nose right in the middle of work. That was interesting, I guess. Ow! Good morning, loves. So today is Tuesday, July 31st? Yeah, July 31st. I'm heading to work, obviously. Well, by the time this vlog comes out, you'll have seen this shirt. It's from my Dia box this month. And I'm wearing some pants from a Dia box a few months ago. And I love them. I'm wearing my Zoffel tassel earrings, and this necklace that I got from Etsy, I think. It's got, it says "Be the Good," and then it has my initial K and then a heart. So wanted to kind of talk about what I was having for lunch today and bringing with me. Seems you guys are really interested in what I eat in a day. So last night I made chicken broth, like homemade chicken broth, chicken stock actually. So what I do is I take the bones from a roasted chicken after I've took all the meat off of it, and I put it in a big pot with water about 3/4 of the way up the pot, and I put some rice wine vinegar in there. And what rice wine vinegar does is it helps seep out all the goodness that's in the bones. Usually it's apple cider vinegar, but I was going to make a Asian style or Asian flavored soup. That's crooked now. Okay, there we go. So I was gonna make an Asian flavored soup, so I used the rice wine vinegar. And so I let that like low boil, not quite a simmer, but not quite a boil. I let that go for about an hour, hour and a half. And then I strain all the bones out. And I added low sodium soy sauce, garlic powder, ground ginger. Okay, well that guy just ran a red light. Ground ginger and some sweet red chili sauce, and kind of mix that all together and let that kind of meld. And then I tasted it for salt and it didn't need anything. I prefer the low sodium soy sauce because soy sauce can be super overwhelming. And then I added just some Maifun, M-A-I-F-U-N. They're like skinny rice noodles. Even like thinner than like, what am I trying to, thinner than linguine, like super thin pasta. Like even thinner than like top ramen And I like to like crush that up because I don't like slurping big long noodles. And that's what I had for dinner last night, and there was enough for two servings, so I brought that for lunch today. And then on Sunday, I put some country style pork ribs in my crock pot with a ginger kind of sauce that I got that was no sugar added, which it had like some fruits in it, so that's where the sugar came from. And what was I talking? Oh, so I put that in the crock pot, cooked that for like 4.5 hours, 5 hours on high. That sauce was really good. I got it at Safeway. Yeah, it was really good. And then I made some of that brown rice mix that I got from Trader Joe's. So that's what I've been eating for. I ate that Sunday night for dinner. I had it yesterday for lunch. Actually, I ate it for breakfast, and then I brought it today. And there is one more for tomorrow. Yeah, there's one more container for tomorrow. And that was 3 of those big ribs that I made into 4 dishes. What else? Oh, I brought some blueberries. Blueberries. They're one of the fruits that I actually like to eat. I'm just not huge on like a bunch of fruits. I don't know. Maybe it's a sugar thing because like, I don't know if I've really explained this. Yeah, I know I have. Dumping syndrome with gastric bypass surgery can be triggered by the weirdest things. And watermelon does it to me. Oranges, citrus fruit does it to me. Bananas, if I have, too many bananas. Like if I eat, say I had 2 bananas for breakfast, that would put me in such a dumping syndrome. And what dumping syndrome is, it's basically because when you have gastric bypass or Roux-en-Y, your stomach becomes a lot smaller and they cut out part of your intestine. And so it gets rerouted basically. And dumping syndrome is when your stomach has, processed everything and dumps it into your bloodstream. So all that natural sugar that's in a banana gets dumped into your bloodstream at once, and it kind of like, it almost makes you feel drunk almost. You get like super lethargic and your stomach kind of burns almost. And I know for me, like, I can like barely stay awake. And it can be really painful and not fun. It's not fun at all. And it's strange because some foods do it way worse than other foods. Like, I went on an ice cream date with Xavier, and I had half of a small blizzard, and I was fine. But if I have too many corn chips when I'm out having Mexican food, it triggers it. It's very strange, and so I have to be really careful. Because it's like, especially at work, I don't want to like be that way at work because I have to function. And so I'm just very careful about what I eat. And I found another food I can't eat anymore, which makes me so sad. I got some baby carrots, and I had them for dinner one night, and I didn't really feel good afterwards, but I thought maybe I was just tired, so I went to bed. And then I took a bag of them to work the next day, and I was eating them in the afternoon as like a snack, and my hands started to swell up and hurt. Like my joints in my hands hurt. And I was like, what the heck? Is that the carrots that did that? And so I didn't have them for another day, and everything was fine. And I was drinking plenty of water at this point. I've been really good about drinking at least half a gallon, if not a gallon of water a day. And Yesterday, I brought carrots again, and it did it to me again. My hands swelled up and they started to hurt. And I was like, it's gotta be these damn carrots. Like, why does food hate me? Like, it's not fair. So there's another thing to add to my list of things that I shouldn't be eating is carrots. Annoying. Super annoying. I think cooked carrots might be okay. I'm gonna have to see. Maybe it's just the raw carrots. I don't know. Like, that's something else I have to like experiment with, is like spinach I can eat cooked and kale I can eat cooked, but raw it makes me super duper sick. Like, it's so strange. I hate being this age and having these things happen. Like, it's not fair. So anyway, I'm at work. I better go inside. I'm actually on time today. Hello, lovelies. Welcome to a new vlog. Today is Thursday, August 2nd. I'm gonna really try to get vlogs out every Saturday. So, what did I do last night? Oh, I played Doom for a little bit, beat the boss that I was like having a really hard time with, and then I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of Orange is the New Black, and then went to bed. It was actually really relaxing. I didn't have too much to do last night. I should have edited, but I took the night off. Yeah. Trying out a new shampoo, which will be a video coming out soonish. Probably in 2 weeks or so. I want to try it out for at least a week before I like give my final review on it. Nothing really. Got new tabs for my car. Like, that's the most exciting thing that's happened. They got shipped to Roger's house, so he brought them over yesterday, and he had a package sent to my work because we don't send anything to the house. We've had a couple packages stolen off our porch, so I just send everything to my work. And so he picked that up, and we kind of swapped. I gave him some receipts for my co-pays that I've been going to the doctor for, and then I gave him his package. So I posted a picture on Instagram of Xavier and I, and that, if you don't know, Xavier is my boyfriend now. Well, we've only known each other for like a month, but I don't know, we have this really strong connection. And so I posted a picture on Instagram, and someone commented, maybe you should get a divorce first. And so I kind of wanted to not defend myself, but I want to explain my situation. And I swear that I've talked about this over and over again, but Roger and I have been separated for 1.5 years. It's been 18 months. We have separate finances. I pay all my own bills. He pays his own bills. The only things we still have together are health insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, and cell phones. Those are the 4 things that we have together, and I put money in the joint account every single month. When I first moved out, I was still paying all of the bills, like I was in charge of making sure they were paid out of that joint account. Now they're all auto pay. I don't have to deal with it. I just have to make sure that I put my money in, you know, every 2 weeks or however often I put the money in. And so we have completely separate finances and completely separate lives, basically. And I think the only reason we aren't like actually divorced or even filed for divorce is because it doesn't change anything. It doesn't like make sense, I guess. It doesn't make a difference. The only thing that would change would be a piece of paper. And for right now, for us, this is working. Xavier and I have talked about it, and he knows that Roger's a huge part of my life. He has no problem with it. And, you know, it's working for us. And what's great about the world is that marriages and relationships come in all different shapes, sizes, colors. You know, you're free to love who you want to love. And if something is working for you, but it goes against the social norm, why are you so afraid of it? Why does everything have to be so in a box? Yes, I'm married and I have a boyfriend. If you want to put me in a box, that's me. I just don't understand why everything has to be so, like, in a box. I don't understand the box. Not that I haven't been that way. When I was growing up, you got married, you had kids, and you stayed married. That was what you were supposed to do. But that doesn't always work for everyone. And I think after I saw my parents' marriage fall apart and they get a divorce, it really hit me that traditional, I keep doing this because you say the word traditional and it means something different to everyone. But the traditional home life or whatever is not what everyone does. There are same-sex couples, there are polyamorous couples, there are, all sorts of different people, all sorts of different relationships, and I think that's beautiful. So right now my situation is I don't think we're gonna file for divorce anytime soon. It doesn't really matter until one of us is like, hey, I'm getting like really serious with someone, maybe we should do this and separate the things. Then I think that might happen, but as of right now, there's no point to it. Like I said, it's working for us. We agree that it works for us. We have open and honest discussions with each other. And, Roger's going through his own stuff, and I have my own stuff that I'm going through. And we can be there to support each other and be, each other's friend. And it's beautiful. Like, I can't explain how lucky I feel to still have him in my life and to be someone that he can speak openly and honest to, and I can try to help him as much as I can, and he can try to help me if he can. And just like little things, like I need a piece of plywood at my house, and I don't have a truck. I could try to tie it to my car, but I don't think that's gonna work. And so he's gonna help me get that piece of plywood because he's a nice person and it helps me out. If he needs something, I would do that for him. Like, if I'm going to Walmart, I'll call Roger and I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna head out to Walmart. Do you need anything? And I'll pick something up for him. And he does the same for me sometimes. And it's a really great friendship. And I'm really blessed to have him in my life. And I'm really, developing a nice relationship with Xavier too. And it's awesome. My life is going really well right now, and while I don't feel the need to explain myself to people, I do understand that it can be hard for someone to understand my situation. And so I do like to be open and honest with you guys, and if you have questions, you can always ask me. And I try not to get bitchy when I answer back to what may be a ignorant question. And I think I'm fairly good at not being bitchy about it. But, everyone has their moments, I guess. So, all right, I am to work. I'm going to get out of the car. And go to work. I don't know. I was trying for a Boston accent. I don't think I did very well. All right, guys. Oh, I just spilled coffee on myself. That's great. It's fantastic Thursday. All right, guys. I will talk to you soon. Hi, guys. I know I've been like randomly vlogging and not very much. I've got some mail to open. I've got a card here. This is from Lulu and Ryan, because they love me. Some days just call for fancy. Oh my gosh. We think you are amazing. We are so glad we met you. Just something to say thanks for being you. That's from Lulu. Happy birthday. Oh crap, sorry, not your birthday. So very glad to have you in our lives. You make Lou smile every time she watches you. For me, you should stream more. That's from Ryan. She cracks me up. And they sent me a Dutch Brothers gift card. They are just too cute for me. I love them. Thank you, Lulu and Ryan. You guys are amazing. I can't say enough how thankful I am to have made so many awesome friends from YouTube. Like, it blows my mind. Alright, this is from Jackie. Alright, Jackie, this is very taped up. How are we gonna get in here? Probably should have checked my box again today, just in case. I see zebra! Aw, pretty. Hi Candy, I'm finally getting a minute to get these little gifts mailed to you. They aren't much, but I saw them at the zoo we visited while vacationing in Orange Beach, Alabama. I thought the peacock change purse and keychain were so colorful and beautiful, just like you. So I just had to get them for you. I was on the lookout for a cow something, since I know you collect cows, but there are no cows at the zoo. Anyway, I hope you enjoy these items, and sorry it's taking me so long to get them to you. Better late than never, I guess. Love you, girl. In friendship, Jackie. Aw, so adorable. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Let me take this. Hey, can I call you back in just a second? I'm just finishing up a video. Okay, bye. So this is the beautiful change purse and the really pretty keychain. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna put this straight on my shelf. So pretty. Jackie, thank you so much. These are so cool. I just can't thank you guys enough for supporting me and being there for me, and I am just blown away by your generosity, and I hope that you guys understand how much I care about you guys and how I try to give back as much as I can. So, this is probably the end of this vlog. I'm gonna try to edit some tonight, and hopefully you'll see this on Saturday. If you don't see it on Saturday the 4th, then I failed at my job. My job of being a YouTuber and a vlogger. Ugh. I've been really good about putting like 4 videos out a week, because I feel Candies come out on Tuesdays. I'm trying to focus on makeup Mondays, wardrobe Wednesdays, so like makeup stuff on Mondays, and clothing hauls and stuff like that on Wednesdays. And then Fridays is whatever else I have. You know, it could be clothes, it could be makeup, it could be Loot Crate or Degusta or whatever. This week I think it's going to be bang good. Cooking videos will be coming back. I just needed a break. Couple months break, apparently. Plus it's summer now, and like, I don't cook very much in the summer. If I cook, it's usually in my crock pot. Which I can share crock pot recipes, but it's usually just me throwing meat and a sauce in, so it's not that exciting. But I would love for you guys to share some of your, you know, crock pot recipes with me. The fall is a great time for crock pot recipes too. I just started a Pinterest again so that I could get some, you know, some ideas. I'm trying to stick to low-ish carbs, not keto, but low carb, and mostly dairy-free. I can eat cheese. I'm not sure about cream cheese. So I might have to try that, but I can definitely eat cheese and be fine. So we'll see how all this goes. I also want to start there. Well, I am starting a new series on the channel called Full Face Off. And what that is doing a full face of one brand of makeup. And what I'll do is the stuff that I can sanitize, I will put it in the giveaway box because I'll only be using it the one time most likely. And I will pass that on to you guys. So it'll probably be the stuff like the eyeshadow palettes, the blushes, the highlights, things like that. Foundations I'll keep for myself, and concealers, eyeliners, things like that that you can't really sanitize. So mascara obviously. So I'll keep that stuff for me and try to use as much as I can. And I'll pass the rest on to you guys. So, yay! Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really do love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.